Hi there, Sensei Victoria Whitfield here, and this is your love letter from the Dojo at naturalintuition.com, your source for channeled guidance and weekly strategies on how to develop your natural intuition. So, this week, Source has sent through a message about sugar in particular. So I want to ask you, do you feel addicted to sugar, or how much sugar do you feel compelled to eat on a daily basis? Or even, are you aware of how much sugar you're consuming? Right? So oftentimes when we are empaths and spiritual beings, we get a lot of sensation and a lot of information from the spiritual energy, the emotional energy that is around us. And being empathic means you can pick up on other people's energy, the energy of different situations and environments around you, and it can be a bit overwhelming. And one of the ways that we as empaths, light workers, and energy workers can, at our lower vibrational state, try and deal with that energetic overexposure is through suppression. One of the suppression modes that we go for oftentimes is through food. I personally as well have had a lifelong interaction with and journey with food from an emotional standpoint. And if this isn't you, cool, great. But this is for all of those in my tribe who do have more of an emotional relationship with food. Maybe you are a bit more of an emotional eater. So in the energy, Spirit wants to send a message through, and it's this. If your sugar consumption has gone up recently and the weight perhaps is expressing up alongside that, the reason behind that, the spiritual lesson behind that, is because your self-care has gone down recently. There is a decrease in the activities that bring you a sense of fun, joy, pleasure, and fullness. Fullness in the grounded sense, stable, solid fullness. So in order to reproduce that sense of emotional fullness, we reach for sweets that can artificially generate that. Not only that, but as empaths, we also use sweets to block it out. Block out the overexposure to negativity, emotional energy, drama, stress as well. So we will use sugar not only to artificially create that sense of emotional and spiritual fullness, Source is saying, but also to block out any overexposure to lower vibrational energies. Now this week, the oracle card that's coming through is in the Angel Tarot cards deck. So the spirits are saying that they would really like to send us some guidance from this deck in particular. So I'm just shuffling and asking angels of guidance, please tell us, what do we need to know this week? The World. So this is a big card coming through. Let me hold it a little bit closer for you so that you can see the World card with Archangel Michael is coming through. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So Source is saying that she's sending this card in particular as we're talking about sugar. And this is going to have to be a little bit more of an ongoing conversation. But increasing joy, increasing your sense of fulfillment is why your relationship with sugar may be on the bit of the addictive side. So the antidote then is to find really fulfilling, spiritually and emotionally fulfilling ways to experience joy, right? To experience contentment and gratitude. So my question to you this week is, how do you feel joyful? Or do you know what it feels like to feel joyful and content? Post below, comment back to me and say, what are the things in your life that make you feel joyful, fun-filled, content, fulfilled, in your life? And how often do you get to experience them? Maybe we're not really getting to experience the things that have brought us contentment and a sense of fulfillment. Or if you can't really come up with something that brings you fulfillment right now, comment below or email me back and tell me, what would you imagine you would feel like if you were content and fulfilled? What would you look like? What would you be doing? How would your body feel, etc.? So that's this week's message. By all means, please go to victoriawhitfield.com/free gift and make sure that you subscribe so that you're getting your weekly love letters. Or if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button wherever she is so that you get your weekly love letters. All right, sending you so much love. Mwah! See you next time. Bye.